Hello, it's Friday, June 17th at around 6:30 p.m. In the year of our Lord 2011, and we're inside the motorhome, and I have a problem with the toilet. I found another leak, the second leak that I found since I bought it, and let me show you what I am doing. I removed the toilet very carefully. That is where the toilet was in the RV, Pace Arrow 1985 V29 footer. I removed the toilet. I'll show you that pretty soon. I wanted to be sure where the leak was, so I thought I'd get a long 20-foot line of half-inch ID PEX line, and it goes outside, and out there I'm going to connect the RV toilet so that if it does leak, it's leaking out there, and I can see better outside with it instead of working in this tight spot over here. Now, getting the two bolts out that had a washer, two bolts that had a washer and a nut to them. These bolts right here, they were almost like the standard household flange. They went like that. One was like that, and the other one went in like this. And anyway, they were kind of hard to get at, but I got them. And the deal was, this was leaking for a long time, and this was sopping wet all over here. And you could see it dripping outside on the ground from the edge of the outer shell of the RV. So I knew there was a leak in here, and I didn't know if it was coming from this gray portion. Polybutylene, I think they said that this 1985 Pace Arrow has, but now they stopped making the polybutylene. I think that's what you call it, but now they do the PEX, the white stuff, and it's supposed to be better. And I bought a 20-foot line for $7, and then a couple of fittings. Now, when I turn it on with the water pump, I'm going to see if this leaks, or if the problem is with the toilet, and see if it leaks. And if the toilet leaks, it'll be outside leaking, and if this leaks, it'll be in here, and I'll be able to tell. And I'm sure it's the toilet because of certain corrosion signs on the metal screws that I'll show you in just a second. So let me hook up the toilet before you turn on the water. So I'll go outside where the RV toilet is. Okay, there's the end of the line there. And there's the toilet. This is the RV toilet. 1985. So it's a 25-year-old toilet. Aqua Magic, Model SL Low, SH High, by Thetford. And I have the manuals and everything, and there's the seat. I took the cap off. That cap was to access the bolt in the back. And I had a really hard time getting at the bolt at an angle, and finally found the easy way to do it, to go right in the back. Right in the back there. Now, again, this lower pedal flushes it. It opens up this lower pedal opens up the flap. The lower pedal opens up the flap, and also lets water run in. It's hard to do it right here, and I don't want to break it, but anyway. Lower pedal does that, but this outer pedal here, the smaller pedal, what it does is only let water in with the closed flap. So now let me show you where the leak, where the problem is. Turn it around, and for a 25 plus, almost 30-year-old toilet, it does pretty good. But that's where it was leaking. Look at the corrosion on the metal of that. That shows that it's leaking somewhere. And so what I'm going to do, one-handed while I hold the phone, is I'm going to take the end of that long line that goes into the trailer. I'm going to take the end of that and hook it up here to the toilet here. All temporary, just for a fix-it line. Let me get to a better situation. Okay. Let me use the channel lock a little bit. Don't want to get too tight. I'm just doing this to see a leak. Okay, that's good enough. Now I'm all ready to turn on the water and check for leaks here, around here, and at the bottom around there. We're looking at the back of the toilet, and there's where you can put your hand to access one of the bolts. Right there is a hole to one of those bolts. You can see my finger pointing to it. The other one's in the other way. Anyway, let me turn on the water. I have the RV plugged in the household current right now, so things are running on AC. And here you got your water pump switch. And I'll turn on the water. Water's on. Yeah, I can hear the pump. Pump stopped. Now I'm inspecting this for leaks. There's no signs of water anywhere from here. There, the pump just cycled once and shut off real quick. So the pump is cycling and shutting off. That shows that there's water leaking somewhere. Excuse me. So there's no leaks. I verified that. So it must be the toilet leaking. The toilet must be leaking. So let's go out there and see the toilet. And it's leaking. There it is. You can see the mist coming out of it. I'll put my hand here. It's hitting my finger, shooting right up there. See it? So, yeah, there it is. You can see it streaming right up. See the stream of it coming right up? So, this looks like a press fitting here of a plastic piece. I'm going to have to see how I can do this without buying one. I mean, I could buy it, but I'm going to disassemble it, which I have to do anyway. And I just heard the water pump recycle once more. And the slightest amount of water escaping causes that pump to go on. So once I have all my leaks fixed, I shouldn't hear that pump go on at all, I guess. And so we verified that the leak is in this. So I'm going to shut off the water now and disassemble this. And I'll show you this unit when I figure that out. Over and out.